Hmm. Yeah, it's good for Bistrica. It's good for the sport. It's good for the young people. It's good for the fans. Yeah, absolutely. It's good for the fans. It's good for investment. It's good for the business. Yes, it's oh yeah, all of those things are positive, and I think it's very important for young people. I think for older people, like me and you, it's not so important because we have work and families and other things that are other things we have to do. But for young people, it's good for them to have some.
For a young hockey player.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. For any young person, it's good for them to have positive role models, successful role models, and to be the best at hockey, you need to work hard. You need to train a lot. You need to practice a lot. You need to be in good physical health, and these people are very often positive alpha male examples for young people. They're not always good examples, but it's yeah, it's good. It's good. What can I say? What can I say? When I was young, sports were very important to me. I liked playing. I liked watching, and when the local team wins, you feel good, and feelings are important. It is very important how you feel. Now I think when you get older, it's not so important. I think when you get older, it's not so important. But I have friends who are big fans of the hockey in Bistrica. Hase nu apert. Yeah. And for these people, it's nice. For these people, I think it's nice. They support it's part of culture for them. They support the team. They go to all the matches. They enjoy it, and it's nice to win. It's nice to win something. So that was on Saturday, yeah, or that was on Saturday. Okay, yeah, and there was a big celebration in the center of town on Monday. Monday, I saw some pictures on Facebook that I could hear it. I could hear it from here that something was happening. Wow, nice. So yeah, Bistrica is a sporting cultural city of sport for Europe, right? When you win, it becomes political. If you understand, it's if you lose, it is nothing. But if you win, it is political. Because the first thing that happens is that all of the politicians call you. Yeah? Yeah, when you win, it becomes political because everybody wants to be together. Everybody wants to be with winners and have positive things around them. Yeah, so if you lose, nobody wants to talk to you. But if you win, then my best friend, everybody loves you, and so it's very political at that point. You see that with all sports. When people become the best, when they get to the top, when they win the gold medal, they become symbols and icons. And I saw an advert with Maciej Toth, the Slovak gold medal winner. That he is now in adverts on television and on the internet and on the radio, and because he's a winner, and people want to connect together with the winner. The same with
Connect people.
yeah, they do. It's tribalism. Okay, here we go. Tribalism. So, sport is tribalism. That's what sport is. Sport is tribalism. People are tribal. They like groups. They like groups and teams and organizations, and everybody wants to be part of a group or part of a team or part of an we more than want, we need it in our lives. For some people it's a social activity, for some people it's a work activity, but we're part of a group or a team. And yeah. And so your team is your tribe. Your team is your tribe. People are tribal, and the whole situation of sport is tribalism. It's group, and they fight. And this is human history, right? Human history is 5,000-10,000 years of people fighting, and sport is a classic example of this. Now it's basically sports is tribalism, and tribalism is war. Tribalism is war. Yeah, tribalism is war. I mean, so one of the good, positive elements of sport is that the more sport you have, the less war you have. More sport, less war. Why? Okay, why? Because who plays sport? Men play sport, right? Sport is for men, basically. Oh yeah, now, there are women's teams, and okay, I understand that, but nobody goes to the games, nobody watches them, nobody cares, except for tennis, maybe. But that's more personal, psychological than team sport. But so there's a ratio or relationship. There's a ratio. The more sport you have, the more men you have putting their energy into this creative, constructive activity. You put your energy into sport, you don't put your energy into conflict and war. So the more sport you have, the less war you have. Because sport is war. Or it's the same thing. And you see this this is very visible in Western culture. Look at Europe. Sports in Europe is big, it's huge. Look at America. Sports in America. It's big, it's huge. Look at America. You've got American football and basketball and baseball and soccer and all the other giant sports there. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, of course, ice hockey. And then in Europe, you've got all of the same sports as America, and then you've got you have field hockey and lacrosse and handball and other sports, and volleyball is very big in Europe, and when you have all these sports, you don't have war, because people channel their energy, their natural aggression, specifically men, in a positive way. They fight in the football match. And at the end of the football match, they're tired, they're dead, and they don't have any more energy to fight. And compare this with Africa or the Middle East, right? They have their tribes there. They have tribes, but they don't have sports like we have sports. Our sport is highly organized. Rules and competitions and national organizations. It's very organized. But you go to a lot of other countries and they don't have this. And when you don't have your sport, your male energy, your aggression, it comes out in other areas. It comes out in your culture, in your society, in your politics, in your in your family. You know, look at and you need to get it out, right? You need to get out this energy, whether it's, you know, playing tennis or going to the gym or whatever. We all need to get this energy out of ourselves in a positive way. And sports is how we do this, because we have to understand that human psychology is that there will always be war. It's the way we are. It's sad, but true. The way we are, there will always be war. There will always be conflict. There will always be problems. This is part of humanity. This idea that we can all live together in peace is fantasy, right? It's fantasy. So we understand there will always be war. So, question: what do we do? What do we do when there will always be conflict? We organize it. We organize it. Okay, this is the rugby. You can go and fight. Boxing and martial arts. You can go and fight. You can do your thing.
In Africa, sports don't have tradition.
Basically, yes, they have rituals. They have their tribal activities, but it's not really organized sports.
In South Africa was World Championship, football World Championship, and today in stadium today leave a lamp and cows. yeah, it's really
yeah. That is that's symbolic of politics, because there's a lot of corruption there. You know, they have money to build a big stadium, but they don't have money for, you know, schools, hospitals, roads, and all the other things that are necessary. So same problem in Greece after the Olympics. The Olympics in Greece, that a lot of the facilities, a lot of the places they built, they didn't know what to do with them after the Olympic Games. Same problem with London as well. What to do after? What do you do with it after?
Really? In London?
It was a problem in the planning. How do we? Yeah, it's the Olympics is an interesting activity. It's an interesting. It is politicized a lot. There's a lot of politics there, which is not good.
Money.
Yeah, because there's a lot of money that goes in. And it's okay. You can make a lot of money from sports. You can make money from selling clothes. You can make money from organizing events. You know, now in Slovakia, like marathons, big money. You can make €1 million from organizing a marathon, a big marathon in Slovakia. So, so it's interesting. You know, what is the future for people who do sport is interesting and complicated, because if you play hockey, your career is finished when you are 30 to 35, right? That's young, right? That's young. You're young. At the age of 30, you're young to finish.
It's hard work, sports.
It is hard work, but the question is always, what next? Yeah, when you finish your career, when you finish playing for the football team or the hockey team or the basketball team, which you do around the age of 30, most people finish. what are you going to do next? You need something. You need a job. You need a career.
They invest money. Maybe.
Yeah, but do they have the brain for the investment? I mean, look at people like what is it? What's the statistic? 90% of NFL players are bankrupt 10 years after they finish. 90% are bankrupt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so this is a lot, right? This is a huge number of people with a lot of money. The problem is not the money. The problem is how to manage and organize.
Yeah.
How to manage and organize the money. Most people do not have any experience managing and organizing money. You work with money. Yeah, this is a normal situation. This is a normal situation because investing money is very complicated. Yeah, you can't put an old head on young shoulders.
Yeah.
That it doesn't go together. So look, if somebody gave me €1 million today, seriously, if somebody gave me €1 million, what are my choices? Number one, put it in the bank. Well, the money in the bank is going to go down.
Yeah.
It's not going to go up, it's going to go down. So that's not really very practical. Invest in what? Property. Buy a flat or buy a house or something. Price is variable. You don't know. Maybe it'll go down. So the only thing that makes a house price go up is location. That's the only thing that makes the house. Everything else goes down. And or I just spend it. I just spend it. And I think the best thing is just to spend it because to manage it and organize it is and to invest it is difficult. Now, 9 out of every 10 businesses crash and fail.
Yeah.
9 out of every 10 businesses crash and fail. So this is crazy. Something like 95% of startup companies crash and fail. Yeah, that's 19 out of every 20. 19 out of every 20 startup businesses are not successful. That's why I don't understand why people invest in startup, because there's only 5% chance of success. It's only a 5% chance of success if you invest in a startup. That's crazy. I mean, why would and people 2 million, 3 million, 5 million? It's a game.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
Yeah. It's a game. Absolutely. It's a
game, yeah.
it's a big game. It's a big game. It's crazy, and it's a big risk, and it's an even bigger risk in Slovakia. Slovakia is not famous for starting anything, right? Right? Slovakia is famous for corruption and fraud and all of the negative things connected with business. Slovakia is famous for all of that, and people are investing millions into the Slovak companies. It's a big comedy. It's a big comedy, in my opinion.